The Goliaths of Europe have lost a couple of rounds to David this week, and Real Madrid and Arsenal, they could be in some trouble. Bayern Munich gets some crucial reinforcements back, and boy, Liverpool are a mess. Messi and his friends picked up an MLS Cup trophy this past weekend also. Man, there's a lot to get into. This is Between the Posts. Welcome back to Between the Posts, everybody. My name is Eric. I am your co-host. With me, as always, we have my co-host, Enrique.
What is up, everyone? What is up?
How you doing?
We're good, man. We're good. Very good weekend. Very great weekend from the World Cup draw. I appreciate everyone that tuned out for that episode.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the love this past weekend on our socials. We appreciate it. Last week, first week, we dropped 2 episodes, so potentially more of that to come going forward.
Yeah, little teaser about what's coming up soon for the big 2-6.
Honestly, it's really a teaser for us to figure out like how much work we have to put in order to put out
and
2
it was
episodes a week.
it was a lot already.
Yeah, exactly.
We were planning this episode for like the longest, and now I was like, bro, like it was a lot.
Yeah,
but it was great. It was great.
Absolutely, we appreciate all the support, but we're gonna get into some. We've got a crazy show today. I can't even tell you. But before we get started, we mentioned David and Goliath. We had a couple of big teams, top teams, I would say, kind of falling from grace a little bit. We saw Arsenal lose this weekend to Aston Villa. Aston Villa, of course, no slouches. They move up to third in the English Premier League, but they get a late winner. I believe it was the 96th minute or something.
Yeah, it was on the extra time spot, 96. I didn't quite see the goal that well, but I know it shook some feathers in the Arsenal side. And one of my boys is an Arsenal fan.
Mm-hmm.
I saw all the notes on Instagram. It's like, yo, like, and you say you're the biggest club in the world, you know, just banter, you know.
I mean,
Arsenal.
it's one of those things. So I have a soft spot for Villa because when I was playing like FIFA 12, my creative player played at Villa for like 15 seasons. So I have a soft spot for Villa a little bit. But
you picked Villa or they picked
No,
you?
like I told back in like FIFA 12, you just tell your team, oh, I want to leave, and then they just sell you, you know.
And then okay, so
you can like sign off a little bit. But
I remember that. Yeah.
I just basically I didn't know. I was like, yeah, let's go to Villa, and I like their shirts and their colors, and I still have a soft spot for them. So seeing them play really well, getting third so far in this young season, as we talked about last week. But Arsenal, of course, their second defeat in the EPL. They're human. What can you say?
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes, like no one's perfect, and Arsenal being the butt of the joke constantly, like for the last couple of years. I guess you could say the last decade. Like they're gonna get hurt at times, and like we said, I mean, it's just bound to happen. But I mean, from a side like Aston Villa that has been doing great this season so far, I mean, like, what can you expect? I mean, it was a great game overall, and it was a surprise or a shock to everyone when it happened on the 96th minute. Like, don't quote us on that.
94th, 96th. I think
it was towards the end.
I think the Leeds equalizer. The reason we're saying 96, the Leeds equalizer, I know for sure was in the 96th minute.
Yeah,
against Liverpool.
Yeah,
so
we're probably getting those two confused. But just to close that case, like it was bound to happen. Arsenal, you're just doing great. Sometimes you slip at times. I mean, it just happens.
I saw the goal, and Villa, I mean, they're scratching and clawing to get this goal across. Yeah. They eventually get it across. It's one of those things that it felt inevitable that Liverpool were going to concede in that moment. And if they didn't concede, it felt like it was a miracle. Mm-hmm. So, Villa were better on the day. That's all there is to it. Everybody's beatable in the Premier League. That's why it's one of the best. That's why it's the best. Yeah. And then you consider in the world. So, and everybody's beatable on any given day, and that's what we saw.
Yeah.
Considering going down that route, everybody's beatable on any given day.
You can also
Celta Vigo walked into the Bernabeu.
Yeah, they just they
put on a show.
Yeah, they just handled business. Real Madrid as a squad right now that is somewhat in shambles right now. A lot of drama circling through that. A lot of red cards. A lot of crying. A lot of complaining. Went down to 9 men. Even Endrick that was on the bench got booked. Also got a red.
Mm-hmm.
So he's.
I thought it was one of the coaches that got
no,
a red.
it was
Endrick.
It was Endrick. Endrick got a red.
That's just an undisciplined team.
Yeah.
And I'm not blaming Xavi Alonso. So let's get this straight off the bat. So if you didn't see the game, they go down to 10 men and they're down 1-0 in the 50th minute. The goal by Williot was, that's.
Both of those goals.
Both of the goals were
they're bangers. They were straight up bangers.
Awesome.
They were amazing goals. You can't even like get mad about it.
You have to rub your eyes a little bit and be like, is that against Madrid?
Yeah, and who they're playing against?
Yeah, and so for me, the first goal was just utter class.
Yeah.
Just knifing through Madrid's defense, just a great first touch. It was Puskas worthy. Probably not going to win, but we're going to talk about this in a couple of months when we talk about Puskas.
Yeah.
But also, they go down to 10 in like the 60th minute or so on Fran Garcia just basically losing his mind, becoming so fed up with the officials that he just stops playing the game entirely and just creates silly fouls. He goes out, gets the red card. Madrid go down to 10, and then from there, just yellow after yellow into a red to Endrick on the bench, on Xavi Alonso shouting, abusive jabs at his players because they're playing nonsensical. Vinny was poor, next to non-existent in the front. Gurla missed an opportunity, but he looked somewhat good. Valverde had a good strike, and it just didn't convert. He had a couple long chances that he tried, but for me, the only real scoring opportunities were from Mbappe, and he didn't get a lot of service. And so you're looking at a team that has all of this talent, but the attack is not working with the defense.
Yeah.
And they didn't really press and play with any sort of cohesion until after they were down to 10.
Yeah, there is no synchronization in that team whatsoever right now. I don't know at what point where Xabi Alonso lost the locker room. I don't know what happened during the, behind the scenes. But something happened that everything just started going downhill. And sometimes, you want to keep everything hidden, in the behind the scenes, behind the curtains, because you don't want this to spill into the field and then everyone knows that there's a problem. You can always hint that there's a problem by the way how attitudes are being shown or the way how you see some players react, stuff like that. But now after this match, everyone knows Real Madrid are in a crisis mode. The glass is lifted up already. The big old nuclear red button to send missiles, do whatever you got to do. It's up. It's risen up. For Real Madrid, they are known to be top class. They're known to have everything situated. Is they have the best of the best. Everyone wants to go there. At this point, they do not want failure. And so at this point, Xabi Alonso's in a hot seat. But you can't fault Xabi Alonso.
I think Xabi Alonso is, and they brought this up in the broadcast that I watched following the game, in the post game. Why did you bring Xavi Alonso here if you were just going to get rid of him after 6 months?
Exactly.
Why did you give him the keys to this project at Real Madrid after you had an abysmal season? The reason that you move on from Carlo Ancelotti is because you're bringing forward the new era of Real Madrid football. What is the new era if it's not going to be a little bit of growing pains? If it's not going to be Xavi Alonso selling and bringing in players that are buying into his philosophy. If you're not going to press and you're not going to play with the intensity that is required of you from an 11 that is striving to be the best in the world, from an 11 that got the moniker Galacticos at the beginning of the season, if you're not going to press, I'm sorry, but Vinny can go play somewhere else.
Yes. Vinny and Endrick. For sure, Endrick's gone. Endrick
doesn't get minutes. I'm not even concerned about Endrick.
Endrick's gone at the end of the season.
Everyone
knows it. Everyone knows
Gurla's been a revelation on that right-hand side,
right,
servicing Mbappe.
But Vinny does not belong there anymore.
What does Vinny do for that team? Seriously. He has five goals this season. He has 4 assists this season. He doesn't have any contributions in his last 6 matches.
I don't remember the last time I saw it. You know how I know that somebody's fallen off from grace? It's whenever I don't see those hype TikToks Like
That's fair.
Vinny has not had any edits recently.
I mean, I don't think Vinny's had a really, really like standout game in probably like a month and a half.
Every now and then he has like little pockets. It's like like it's. Let me paint you a picture.
I think I looked on his rating. Like I was looking.
It's bad. It's abysmal.
I was looking at really everybody, Mbappe, Gurla, Valverde. I was looking at how these guys are contributing to Real Madrid very recently during these runs. If they're getting starts, if they're getting minutes, what's happening. And I'm trying to dig into the statistics a little bit. Vinny's played abysmal football.
Yeah.
Over his last couple of matches.
Yeah, like let me paint you that picture. It's like whenever you're in line for something and then like you don't want to pay, like me at times I want to pay exact cash, right? So
Okay,
I have
sure.
like a couple cents on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, man, I'm like, man, I don't need this quarter, because I'm like, what do I use it for? And out of nowhere, that quarter comes in. I'm like, man, like this quarter did great for me. After that, I don't want the quarter anymore. That's exactly how I feel about Vinny.
So
that's exactly how I feel.
Vinny has in his first season, Vinny had I think 27 contributions in his time, and right now, I don't think he has more than 21 since 2019.
That thing,
when he arrived at Madrid.
Vinny's fall needs to be studied.
It's not even a fault. He's been very consistent, but he's on like.
But no, it's
from that left wing position, or if you're playing him in 4-2-4 or 4-4-2, where he's playing as a forward.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want 20 contributions in a league season from your forward? Is that success to you? Like Mbappe is scoring. He's on pace for damn near 70 goals this season. But if you're going to play him in a 4-4-2, you're expecting that other forward to service him or to score tap-ins or whatever else that Mbappe can't get to. Is Vinny a guy that can do that?
From the very beginning, whenever I saw them, like, we get all of like the great players that they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already knew there was a lot of egos that was going to be clashing. Vinny has that ego. Even though if you're a Real Madrid fan or not, everyone knows that they have egos.
Oh, yeah.
Every single person. And I guess from the players at Madrid that have bought into the system, like, you know what? I'm going to put my egos aside, and this is for the team. Vinny is one of those players that have not gotten over that hump. So I think
if you're going to play Vinny as a forward, he has to press. And if he doesn't press, what is he here for?
Exactly.
Because everybody, you can go and sign anybody else to go score goals.
Send him off to the Saudi League. I feel like that's where he's going to go next. Like, he's going to go to the Saudi League, going to go for the big money. And that's it.
I don't know if he's going to end up there or if he's going to push for, a move elsewhere to, I don't know if we could even, like, make a real spot for him to go. Maybe Galatasaray or a Turkish team.
I was thinking of maybe either Saudi or Ligue 1. That's it.
Maybe Ligue 1. I really couldn't tell you, but as you can see, we have a lot of concern here for Real Madrid. They've played poorly, and it's just not good enough. Barcelona are going to up that lead in La Liga.
Yeah.
And by the time those two play again in El Clasico, I'm no longer going to be leaning Madrid. I don't really care about the first result anymore.
It's already going to be...
Rafinha will be back. Pedri will have been playing world-class football for 2 months straight.
It's already looking one-sided, and that's very dangerous coming if you're a...
Frankie de Jong is back. I think that Barca team is better than Real Madrid right now.
Right, yes.
And if they do end up doing something about Xavi Alonso and his job, where does he go from there? That's going to be something we keep an eye on as well. So
yeah.
Keep an eye out here for Between the Posts for more Xavi Alonso hot seat news.
Yep.
And Real Madrid potential hate watches and things like that.
Yes. Oh, don't you love a good hate watch?
Yeah, we love a good hate watch. I will not be hate watching anything involving Bayern Munich going forward, unless it's Arsenal, of course. But then again, I'll be love watching Bayern.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich are going to get some really, really big reinforcements. I just want to mention this because I'm happy about it. Mm-hmm. Alphonso Davies is going to be available against Sporting this week. That's huge news.
Yes.
They expect, I think company said if the game is close, he won't, play Davies. But if there's an opportunity, he'll definitely play him and get him some minutes.
Yeah.
So that's super exciting for me. Musiala is damn near back. He's been in training individually, but he's going to be incorporated into the team soon. That's some massive attacking reinforcements for a Bayern Munich team that are already super strong. So excited about that. And one more piece of Bayern Munich news. Luis Diaz is going to get a much-needed break. He's been playing a lot this season. Vincent Kompany said that due in part to his suspension and the fact that the player has played every game for Bayern this season prior to his suspension and every game for Colombia, traveling back and forth from Germany to Colombia, he's going to get a break. We'll see him back in uniform probably December 21st. He's going to get 2 weeks off, and hopefully we get to see a rejuvenated Luis Diaz.
That's some great news coming out from the German greats. I would love to work there. It's like, hey, you've been working a lot. You've been working too much.
It's Kompany, man. Yeah, it's Kompany. Kompany is just the GOAT right now. He's
you know what?
He's awesome.
Get some time off.
He's the ultimate players coach right now.
Exactly.
I mean, they hated him I believe he was where Burnley.
I think
he got relegated with Burnley, right? Is that
I think so.
Close to it?
I think it's one of those English teams.
Yeah. So I think he got.
Burnley's purple, right?
I couldn't tell you. I think they're red and white, purplish and white, maybe like maroon.
So I think it is. Yes, it is them. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm giving Kompany a bunch of credit. Can't give that guy enough credit. Harry Kane, hat trick in 30 minutes against Stuttgart. I was talking last week how he had a couple of stinkers. Didn't have a stinker this week. Bayern are up to an 8-point lead in Bundesliga.
Yeah, I mean, just love to see it.
That's going to complete our Bayern Munich segment for the week.
Great company, great team, great workers' comp, I'm guessing.
Workers' compensation.
Manager says, bro, you're working hard. Get some time off. Like, bro, I want
also, UEFA handed you an unfair 3-game suspension, so we're just going to give you some time off. Leonard Carl's playing well. Everybody can – we trust that you're going to come back ready, focused, ready to go.
Man, I need that. Jesus.
Speaking of being focused and ready to go.
Ooh. Oh, here we go, boys.
Liverpool drew 3-3 against Leeds. We mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
Leeds got a late winner in the 96th minute. Liverpool bottle it at home. Not at home, but they bottle it.
Yeah. I think this is them drawing isn't the part that we're talking about. This is not the important part. This is what happens after.
After the match, they interview Mo Salah, and Mo Salah, in so many words, essentially says that I am overly criticized as a Liverpool player, and I shoulder a lot of the blame unfairly. Mm-hmm. This is not verbatim. This is me summarizing his words. And as a club legend, I deserve to be respected. Mm-hmm. Coming off of the bench, and now not even traveling to their Champions League match against Inter.
Right.
This is a player who won the Golden Boot in the Premier League last season. Mm-hmm. Like, he had the most goal scorers last season in the Premier League. This is not a washed player. This is not a player who's completely past his best days.
Right.
This is a player who 6 months ago was awarded an award for being the highest scorer in this. A player who had just won the Premier League with his club.
But you can argue that he's still in his prime. He may be phasing out of the prime, but he's still pretty much there.
I mean, he's as prolific a winger in the Premier League as there's ever been. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's unbelievable at what he does. I don't think we can overstate how great of a footballer he really is. Yeah, he's not a defensive winger.
No, he's not, no.
But that's not what you need Mo Salah for.
That's why you have probably one of the greatest Dutch center backs to be a part of that.
That's complementary football.
Exactly. You need
and
that.
Right now, the reason that Mo Salah is not a part of complementary football is not due to his play.
It's not.
It's due to Arne Slot, and it's due to the tactic, and it's due to a lot of other factors that we discussed at length last week on this show. But for pundits to turn around, and by pundits I'm talking about Jamie Carragher, for pundits to turn around and say, this is a disgrace, this is disgraceful to the club, he's not bigger than the club. You know, he came out and said that he wasn't bigger than the club, but he felt disrespected. And I'm sorry, I agree with him. Mo Salah is being disrespected by not only the club and his coach, but by everybody in the media as well. You want to talk about, he doesn't feel like he's paid fairly, and in the past he's manipulated the press so that he can put pressure on his club. Welcome to the sport. Welcome to sports. That's
Yeah.
what every player does that is a superstar. They leverage the fact that they're a superstar to get the money they think they deserve.
It's like
it happens in every business.
It's like if I'm doing a project for work and I know I'm doing everything that I can. I was there for I'm like a veteran. I'm a veteran there.
Right.
I'm a seasoned worker there. I'm doing everything I can. I've been through this company for the great times, the worst times, and I'm still getting heat for it. I'm like, you know what? I can take some of the heat, but I'm not taking all of the heat.
That's fair.
And if my supervisor or like some other some outside source is like, hey, you're not doing your job right. I'm like, okay, I've been here for so long. One, like I've never said that I'm the face of the company. I'm not. It's a team effort. But I'm not gonna sit there and let someone like some other people talk my name in vain. I am not gonna do that.
I have a question for Liverpool fans who disagree with Mo Salah's comments. Would you say that it's Darwin Núñez or Virgil van Dijk who is the face of Liverpool? Or is it Mo Salah? Let's be really honest. Is it Gravenberch, Birch, whatever? Is it him? Or are we being dishonest with ourselves?
Yeah, I'm like come on, man. Like I can argue that, if we go down the line, I could see Salah having a statue here. That's how big of a part he's played for Liverpool.
If we've discussed last week how the last 6 years of Liverpool's run is somewhat equatable to a dynasty in terms of long-term success, who championed those teams to all that success? Who out of the last 8 years, 4 times, has been the Premier League goal-scoring champion?
Keep it going.
Like, who won a treble in 2020 and then again won the league in 2025? Not Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher's only achievement is a 2005 miracle Champions League final win. Never mind the fact that, oh, I'm a one-club man. Buddy, you kept signing whatever paper they put in front of you. You're a yes man. They pulled one over on you, pal. You're upset because, oh, he wants to get paid? Sounds like you didn't get paid what you should have got paid. Sounds like you're the dunce.
And all he can do right now is just talking with his desk job that he has. Just
you sit there, oh, it's a disgrace. I
there.
played at Liverpool for 17 seasons and didn't accomplish half of what Mo Salah did in 8. You should be hanging your head in shame.
Times have changed, man. You probably weren't that good.
Also,
you weren't that good.
Liverpool are doing this amongst an unprecedented City run where they're still at any given point like one of the best teams in the world. Carragher, you finished 5th, buddy, in 2005. You never sniffed a title. 0 Premier League titles in 17 seasons. What a career. 700 matches, 0 titles. What a career. Mo Salah is twice the player you are. You don't get to speak to him. You can't hold his jock. It's absolutely infuriating to me how players with less talent, less ability, and less pedigree want to speak on world-class talent and world-class players and players that will transcend time. Jamie Carragher will be remembered as a desk pundit, not a player. That's sad, if you ask me. You played 17 seasons. Congratulations, you're a desk guy now.
From the greatest song that I know, the intro of the greatest song that I know, I can't see why you're hating from outside of the club. You couldn't even get in.
You're a club legend because you didn't go anywhere else.
Let go.
Udonis Haslem ass player.
I can't believe I really threw that in there. That was like little improv thing. Little improv. I'm like, I wonder if I could throw this in. And it worked. Because Jamie Carragher is not He's not that guy. Yes, you could talk all you want. You may be sitting with probably one of the greatest panels of pundits that football has known a man with CBS. Great show, by the way. Still future revenue like coming in.
To me, it speaks of it reeks of when Charles Barkley talks about championship basketball. You don't know. Like, you just don't know. You never did it. You never played. You don't know what it's like to be in the position that Salah is in. You've never been the best player on your team. Mm-hmm. You've never been crucial. Maybe you felt like you were crucial in the back. But nobody in the Premier League is catching more heat as a player for their club failing than Mo Salah. Mm-hmm. You can say maybe Alexander Isak is catching a lot of heat for not performing, and Wirtz and whatever else you want to say because they're big signings.
Yeah.
But that's Arne Slot's fault.
Yeah.
You're trying to incorporate a bunch of square pegs into round holes. Like, you're not effective as a tactician. You're also beyond your depth when it comes to managing the egos that we talk about. Mm. And if Mo Salah has the biggest ego on your team and you're listening to other egos instead of him, he's the heartbeat of your club.
Yeah, if you
tread lightly.
If you're the reason why Mo Salah, I mean, we're talking about Mo Salah, probably one of the nicest guys in football right now. If you get him to leave your club, you're gonna get sacked. And I'm not gonna lie, today is the 8th. This December 8th of 2025. By the end of this year, you know what? By the end of January, he's going to be gone. Arnie's going to be gone.
Arnie should have been fired last week.
He's going to be gone because there's no one to replace him yet. But like I said, there's some talks going around.
Get the ball boy to replace him.
There's some talks going around. He is going to be replaced.
They interviewed him regarding his conversation that he had with Mo Salah about, you decided not to take him this week to Inter. Like, what was that conversation like? Oh, it was very brief.
Talking about the team, he is the team.
You're cutting off communication with a player that straight up is the heart and soul of that team, and a player that you rely on beyond anybody else in that attack.
And you have the whole fan base divided now because now he's like, oh, Salah shouldn't be doing this. But then also you got people that love Salah because he is, like you say, he is the heartbeat. I'm not even
a big. This guy's the Liverpool fan.
I'm Liverpool fan.
I'm pissed because beyond, in every sport I love, in every sport I watch, there's always somebody who played 20 years ago who thinks they know better. They weren't even a great player when they played, or if they were a great player, they weren't the greatest. They were one of a good bunch of players. Like, Jeff Teague doesn't walk around pretending like his championship means something. He was on the bench for that. Like, Carragher, you won a Champions League that's nicknamed the Miracle. Like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't use that as my my blue chip on my resume, something that's considered a miracle. Mo Salah has real titles. He has a treble. He has a Premier League that exists with a Pep Guardiola, Erling Haaland team. That's impressive. Do you have anything like that on your resume besides playing 17 years and signing the same contract over and over? No. So keep your trap shut. They pay you a lot of money to talk. They pay Mo Salah way more. You're never going to be able to uphold the legacy at Liverpool that Mo Salah has right now, and you're the legend. Streets will remember Mo Salah. They'll remember Carragher for his words, not his play. And that's the last I'm going to speak on it until Carragher opens his trap again.
Speaking of having a great resume,
a good segue.
Let's
good segue.
Let's go to the States real quick because something amazing happened. A certain person added another trophy to his resume. His rival would not get one in the foreseeable future. That would be Lionel Messi winning 3-1 against Vancouver.
What a good game.
For the MLS final.
Why is that game played at 2:00? I'll never understand.
I have no idea.
I got off of work and I was like, it's over?
Yeah. I was so excited to watch it, man.
I went back and watched it. I was like, dude, it's over. Who scheduled this?
Yeah.
I thought it was at 7. Like, what are we doing?
And then I hate it when they're like, there's fireworks, but like it's like
Daytime.
Like, bro, I'm just seeing smoke. Like,
It's like purple smoke.
if I wanted that, I could just go to the refineries that I live right nearby my house. If I wanted to see that, like, no, it's stupid. But great win by Inter Miami, a very historic win after coming back from a abysmal season last year.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go far at all from the playoffs. Getting knocked out pretty early on, but also just the way how they came back from the ashes, like a phoenix rising up to the sky.
I mean, it's all playing out perfectly for Miami. They get their new soccer-specific stadium next season. It'll be Messi and co. Like, they have another designated player slot. They can add another big name. Sergio Ramos could be a cheap get for them if they wanted to shore up that back line.
Yeah, now that he's no longer going to be with Monterrey.
And we know how crucial he still is as a defender and how viable he still is as a defender.
Right.
Maybe Father Time catches him in Miami, but I think you could add, like, there's some real parity that Miami could do to really shore up their defense, which would be even greater for them. Because Allende in the front with Messi is unbelievable. If they use that designated player spot on a forward, like they've been talking about Timo Werner from Leipzig coming to MLS, that would be big for him. If they end up selling Mo Salah, Inter Miami is going to be the first name on the phone. Like, they're going to be the first team on the phone. David Beckham's going to be like, "Hello, Liverpool, can I please have Mo Salah, please? We have 20 million."
No, he's probably going to go to Saudi.
It'll
suck. But
I would prefer him go to an Egyptian team and just play at home.
Yeah, no, he's gonna. I think there's talks of him going to Saudi
or go on loan to like Barca or something.
It was already.
Ooh,
it was already
just cooked.
It was already in talks. So he was gonna
cooked.
go to Saudi the year before, but it got turned down. But now I don't know. That team came back up again, and they shot up a good amount of money.
If he rejected them once, he's probably gonna reject them again. Like,
well, the club rejected it.
Oh, the club rejected it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't even get to Salah. But now this time, the talks are open up that Salah can talk to these teams now. So, I mean, like I said, if you lose on Salah, you lose your manager.
Yeah. And you should. And to be honest, the club president should be also like how is this occurring? I couldn't even imagine, like, it'd be like if the Astros like got rid of or like phased out Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get it. Not to bring in too many other sports analogies here,
right.
But it's just the only way my mind can really equate like what level of betrayal this is from a club and a player. The club feels betrayed. Oh, boo-hoo. I don't care about an entity being betrayed. The fan base got betrayed by what? Because he said the truth?
Mm-hmm.
That he's unfairly misrepresented? Like, that's the truth.
Yeah. And the truth is that, tying it back to the MLS Cup, Messi is now adding more titles, and I think there's another record that he has for having like all these titles now. I'm not quite sure. I saw it somewhere.
48?
I think 48 now.
48 titles?
48 titles now.
2 away from 50?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, was it La Finalissima and
then
the World Cup final?
I don't even know.
Potentially.
Or I don't know. He gets the Lamar Cup or something like that. I don't know. Like, he'll just get 2 more trophies and we're good.
He could win MLS Cup in the spring.
Yeah, he could do that too. Let's see how it goes, man. Yeah. Like you said, we got a big reset coming up for the MLS. Potentially another reset coming in for Liverpool. Maybe one coming in for Real Madrid. This is the Christmas season, so
big transfer window coming up.
Exactly,
too.
Christmas season. So we got either you're gonna get even a naughty or nice team. So either you get something good or you get cool. You know.
So that's a good segment. New segment next week. Naughty or nice. Quick, nice teams go.
Nice teams. Bayern Munich is a very nice team.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Dang, you put it on the spot.
Give me 3 teams you think are nice this season.
Nice right now. Define nice. Real quick, define
nice.
So
a team that you're like, okay, they're staying out of trouble. They're doing what they can to win games. I like their coach.
Okay. For sure, Bayern is one of them. Let me go to. Oh my God.
Doesn't have to be in Europe.
I guess you could say, dude, it's gonna kill me so much. I guess you could say Tigres.
Okay.
Tigres is another one. They're doing everything that they can to make sure everything is good to go. They're having a great run right now. And then right now, another nice team off the top of my head. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna say, screw it, Barcelona. Like,
I was expecting you to say Barca.
Yeah, I was trying to go like out of Europe, even though he was still in Spain. But whatever. But those are my 3 teams right now.
So right now for me, I would have to say the nice teams. Flamengo. I would agree with your I would agree with your Bayern pick, but I'm gonna go Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have 2, in my opinion, excellent defenders in the back line between Chris Richards and I want to Gruhi, I think is his name, Mark Gruhi. I think I'm saying his name correctly. I didn't look it up earlier. I should have if I was going to mention him. But I think Crystal Palace are playing excellent. Bayern Munich are playing excellent, and I think Flamengo are playing excellent. My naughty teams.
Yeah.
Liverpool #1. I would also say that. Who's also on my naughty teams this year? I would also argue that Real Madrid.
Yeah.
On my naughty.
See, it's
list.
tough that is on a spot.
Yeah. We're gonna come back next week with some more naughty and nice teams.
Yeah.
We're gonna expand our horizons a little bit, but yeah. Couple of naughty teams, couple of nice teams. You want to throw one more naughty team in there? Anything you got off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head right now.
Don't think on it too long. If you get,
you know what? Not a team, Liga MX, the whole Liga MX
Oh
side.
yeah.
Because how are you gonna say that you need to send players to Europe, but you're trying to call them back?
Yeah.
Trying to call them back. You're trying to like buy them back. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like the whole purpose was to send them out, get some time in Europe, learn, experience, and you want to call them back? You're stupid. You're being stupid. What are we doing?
Liga MX being Liga MX.
Yeah, Liga MX in Mexico.
Yeah,
but like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the couple. That's funny. A naughty league.
You naughty. You naughty.
We've had a roller coaster of an episode. I've gone through a plethora of emotions, but we're gonna call it here for the episode. We want you guys to tune in on our social media. _BTF official on X or Twitter, whichever you prefer. We're also at Between the Post Official. Forget our own handles sometimes. Yeah, and then at Between the Post Official on TikTok and Instagram. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, be sure to give a big old Luis Suarez chomp to that like button and the subscribe button. See, we're talking about it. See, it worked. It worked out very well. Keeping like that's gonna be coming on more often as we go. But just be sure to tune into every episode that we have every week. And hey, if you love us so much, check out our other podcasts that we have on the channel with Apollo HOU.
Yeah, if you're into Formula One, wrestling, basketball, baseball, we've got everything here on the channel. We got people that are passionate and trying to grow their fan base for the sport. They love the sport, so tune in if you love those things too. But that's going to do it from us, man. Shout out to Unai Emery for the Arsenal hate. Love to see it. That's going to be it for me. I'm your co-host, Eric.
I'm Enrique.
We're out, maybe.
Yeah, peace out.